Administrative law is a large field with its own subset of cases and statutes in the form of administrative adjudications and regulations. Florida-specific materials in administrative law mirror their federal counterparts pretty closely, so we'll take a look at both. Rule 14.2 covers citations to both the Code of Federal Regulations, which codifies finalized agency rules, and to the Federal Register, which does include finalized rules, but also proposed rules, public notices, and presidential actions. The citation to the Code of Federal Regulations looks much like a statutory citation. It is split into 50 titles, which are then organized into sections. Just like a statute, you can list the title of the regulation, followed by the title number, the abbreviation for the code, then the section and year. For proposed rules, cite to the Federal Register. Like other lengthy governmental documents, the page count can be quite high, so accurate pin sites here are key. Because it is published daily, a full date, including the month and day, is also required for the Federal Register. The rules for administrative cases are slightly different from the case law that you are used to seeing. Because these decisions are not adversarial, there will only be one party listed. Many cases will begin with a procedural phrase, like "in the matter of," but these are omitted in the citation. Abbreviate the single party as usual under Rule 10, using the tables in the back of the Blue Book. Citations to agency decisions will be one place that you may see unfamiliar reporters, and it isn't always clear from the abbreviation which agency you are dealing with. A list of the official agency reporters covers several pages in the Blue Book, under Table T1.2. This table covers citation to any documents put out by the agency, so if you are trying to cite something associated with the agency, like SEC filings or Treasury regulations, check out this table. The Florida Style Manual has rules for citing to the Florida Administrative Code and the Florida Administrative Register. Notice that the Florida Administrative Code doesn't make use of section symbols. It has its own format for organizing regulations. The Florida Administrative Register is much like the Federal Register. You must cite the full date because it is published daily. When you see a citation to the Florida Administrative Code, you can easily find out which agency and division the rule comes from by decoding the citation. If you end up working in a specific area of law, you'll come across the same agency rules over and over again and become familiar with their citations. The first number in the citation corresponds to a specific title in the code, which is called the department number, and it belongs to an individual agency. The agencies are listed alongside their department numbers on the Florida Administrative Code website. If there's a letter after the department, that indicates a subdivision of the agency. The rules are then split into a series of chapters, which are the numbers before the decimal, then the number for the rule after the decimal. We are going to take a break from discussing specific citations in the next video and take a look at some of the technology available to help you with your legal writing and citations.